ESPN family. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jill. And this is Roadhouse Idiots.
Holy crap.
2 episodes left. 1 episode left. 2 hours left. That's it. That's all we have of the
Holy
season.
crap.
Zachary's getting nervous. Zach's getting nervous.
Holy cow. Okay. So, I'm going to just take a kind of a 10-foot step back. And prior to watching tonight's episode, when I go back and I think of season 12 as a whole, there's like 2 or 3 episodes in it that I felt were really, really, really good. But I kind of felt like, I guess, underwhelmed or disappointed about like in the season as a whole.
I think that's fair.
That being said, I cannot wait to
for
see
next week, the
what's
finale.
going to go down next week.
I feel like it's going to be a really great finale. I would agree. Even though we've given like pretty good reviews, because we do still love the show Supernatural, overall, season 12 hasn't ranked as one of my favorite seasons, but with a few exceptions, there have been a couple of really good episodes this season, like AKA the first one that Richard Speight directed was so crazy good. There have been a few like really good ones, but next week's episode, like the setup tonight's episode, I feel really, really strong about the finale.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of the better season finales.
I think it's going to be a really great season finale. Like season 8, remember season 8, guys? Like season 8, overall, it was actually a pretty good season, but I feel like it felt like a better season than it actually was because it came after season 7, and season 7 kind of sucked. So I feel like, let's be real, season 7 sucked. Season 7 and 6, like, oh god. But then, like, season 8 came, and I feel like season 8 gets, like, a stronger rep than it necessarily might deserve because it came after season 7. But the season 8 finale is my second favorite, tied for second favorite season finale. Yeah. Tied for second favorite, which is really good. I think almost everyone's favorite season finale. We'll do a video on our off seasons of ranking our finales. Like, we'll rank seasons and we'll rank finales. I think everyone knows. Sorry, one of my hairs was on his face. I think everyone knows that, like, everyone's favorite season finale is. We're getting off track, but everyone knows which one, right?
Demon Dean.
Oh, really? Oh, so maybe
I don't think that finale as a whole is, but I think like the last like minute of that finale was.
Are you kidding? That was good, but it's not my favorite.
Another video for another time.
Okay,
another video for another time.
You'll just have to wait.
Because that could be another 10-minute conversation.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about. We got to break down everything that happened.
So Eileen's dead.
I'm so sad about that.
Seconds
and I feel
you're dead.
like, and I know it was such an underwhelming like death that they gave her.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing.
This right here is why the show gets a bad rep for killing female characters, because I don't have as much of an issue with her dying. I'm upset that she's dead because I really, really liked her. But, like, the way they did it so, like, half-heartedly, like, she got an opening kill scene. Like, we're watching this, we're like, oh, this person's dead. And then we're like, oh, it's Eileen. Like, that was what you gave her? And I just,
And it sucks they felt like they could have really built on that character going forward.
Oh, man. And, you guys know that I was hardcore shipping Sam Eileen.
Yeah.
So, and like, look at that. You even consider it for Sam, and she's dead. Sam is the worst. But like, all right. So I'm a little bit upset with like how I thought that they could have killed her with more respect. I get that they didn't really have time this episode, but like it could have been put as I feel like an ending scene at a previous episode. Like we've had some filler stuff happen, and I would have preferred if you killed her to give her more of a, I don't know, just more than just an opening kill scene, because I thought she was better than that.
Yeah.
But, alright, so Eileen's dead.
Yeah.
What's the next order of business? Because we have a lot to get through.
Next order of business, I would say, would be Mary getting brainwashed.
Okay, yeah.
By the BMOL.
Right, so the Mary brainwash thing is, like, by the way, I actually think with Mary being brainwashed I kind of feel like there's a greater chance of you being right about Mary killing Ketch.
Yeah, I'm actually...
I actually feel stronger now that
really,
you might be right.
I was hopeful that was going to happen tonight.
I knew it wasn't going to happen tonight.
I feel like they really kind of yanked my chain a couple of times because there's two scenes in particular. The scene
the scene where she took the gun from him.
Where she took the gun from him.
Whoa. Just crash and set, dude.
There were two instances I thought that was really going to happen. Was the scene where Ketch came into the prison cell, I guess, and then she wound up taking the gun from him and was going to kill herself. Then I thought she was going to turn around and kill him. That didn't happen. But then at the very end of the episode where they're all of them are in the bunker.
Oh, you thought she was like faking it or something?
I did think she was faking it. I still think she is faking it.
I don't think she was. I think
she is. I think she has to go along with. I mean, she's probably brainwashed to a certain extent, but I think she, at least has some humanity left in her.
No, I think she has humanity left, but I don't think she was faking it there. I think it's going to be more like, remember in season 1 when John was possessed by Yellow Eyes? And, he truly was possessed, and he was, killing Dean, and then, that was a good scene. So, and then, Dean was, crying for him to stop, and then, for that second, John was able to take control. Yeah. And then, I feel like it's going to be one of those things. I feel like she is brainwashed, but she's going to need a moment to overcome said brainwashing, just like Sam did with Lucifer in season 5, just like Bobby did when he was possessed by the demon, that type of thing. Okay, so Mary going all dark side. I was actually a little bit shocked. Right away, the scene where she was with her friend, the hunter who was killed.
Yeah, you didn't think it was actually her. You thought it was a...
Yeah, which now I can see the brain... I actually called that it was Toni's brainwashing thing. I just didn't realize that it was actually happening live. I thought it was all a hallucination, and it took me a moment to... because... it was very obvious that it wasn't Mary in Mary's sense because she was acting completely different. So, kudos to Sam Smith because I immediately got that it was something different. I just thought because it was different, I thought the whole thing was a hallucination. I didn't realize until after we see, the scar and stuff that it actually was a kill.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about this guy. All right, so...
Not dead.
Not dead.
Clearly.
Absolutely not dead. He's a mouse. He's a little mouse. He's a mouse right now. And this is going to be great because he's going to, reconnect with the Winchesters and, acting like, I'm on your side. And they're going to be pissed at him because it's what the do you mean Lucifer is alive? Because it's his fault. But, here he is, wanting to break up with the British men of letters because they want to eliminate the Winchesters because he clearly loves them. He has such a weird relationship with them. And way to go, hypocrites, acting like they're the only ones who have contact, American hunters are the only ones that have contact with monsters when clearly they have a long-standing relationship with Crowley.
Yeah.
All right, can we talk just cinematography-wise real quickly about the last shot?
Oh, that last shot?
Oh my god.
Oh, that was so bad.
Oh my god. I mean, listen. I love you, Supernatural.
Oh my god, we could have done that in this freaking dining room.
In this house, on this budget. This makeshift set.
You should try it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's gonna be the last shot of tonight. Give me my effing leather jacket and I'm going to seriously, we're gonna cut this for a second. I'm not even kidding. My son. The image they chose was beautiful, and I mean, I liked the idea of him being on this.
You could totally tell that it was Mark Pellegrino just standing in front of a green screen.
I mean, guys, come on, you have a better budget than that now.
Yeah, that was a little tacky.
It was a little, and I love Mark Pellegrino so much. I love Supernatural so much, and a lot of your stuff looks so good.
You know what? I feel like it was let's just throw this in last minute to really drive home the point.
Oh my god.
I feel like it was a reshoot done maybe 2 weeks ago.
It was not.
Right?
It was not my favorite moment. I'm sorry.
Come on.
I mean, I'm sorry. That's the video background in me that I was just like, oh, guys. Anyway, so last shot, not my favorite. I get where they were going with it. The image they chose was beautiful.
It was.
Maybe a real image. Anyway, so we've talked about Crowley as a rat. We've talked about Lucifer back in charge. We've talked about Mary being brainwashed.
Oh, how appropriate for Crowley to be a rat.
Yeah. No, that's why it's very, very appropriate.
Yeah.
So let's talk about now what's coming up, because we've got, it's like...
Oh, by the way, before we get there, how great was the car ride?
Oh my gosh.
With,
Oh my gosh. Toni with the night. Listen, I get it. I get that she's not a popular character. I totally understand why, because she's a total witch. But, guys, come on. She knows how to, like, get people upset. She, like, knows, like, first of all, you've got to appreciate the scene that she had talking to Mary and talking, like, thank you. I have been waiting 21 episodes for somebody to tell Mary, hey, this guy John that you idolize so much is kind of a crappy father. Like, 21 episodes, Toni with an I finally delivering.
Yep.
And then the car ride with Toni, like, telling Dean about Mary and Ketch getting the birds and the bees on.
Yeah.
So that was enjoyable. I totally agree. Like, she can die, although she's gonna have to work with the boys now. So like they're gonna have to be tag team together. So that's gonna be interesting. But
all right,
next week.
So do you want to do Impala rating first, or
and then talk about next week? Yeah, we can do that.
Week?
We can do that. Oh
okay.
My God, I don't even know. So much happened this episode.
Yeah, I got a number.
I don't know. I'm so torn.
I got a number.
Okay, I've got mine.
All right.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
8.
7. See, I originally thought 7.5 Impalas. I originally thought 8, but I knocked it down a point because the bookends. I was upset with how they killed Eileen, and I was upset with that last shot. But it was a really good episode. But that's why I knocked it down a point, because I liked a lot of this episode. I'm so excited for next week's episode. But I really thought they could have handled Eileen's death better, and I really thought they could have handled that last shot better.
Yeah.
So I knocked it down a point for that. But still really good episode, 7.5 Impalas. We're not going to leave you just yet, because, let's see, next week, Castiel.
Yeah.
And then the Nephilim is going to be born. We've got
Mary's knocking on Jody's door.
Lucy on the loose.
I don't like Mary knocking on Jody's door.
Oh, that's gonna be scary.
Oh my God!
I have planned. I've saved it. I haven't worn it in a little while, and like wearing my Wayward AF shirt next week to support of Jody Mills. Yeah. Because I'm nervous. I'm a little.
So nervous.
I've never been nervous for Jody before, as I told you guys last week, but I'm a little nervous for her. God. I didn't flinch when they did the whole death of Crowley.
Yeah,
I didn't. Lots of things that haven't made me nervous, but I'm nervous.
The possibility of Jody Mills dying does not sit well with me at all.
And also, can we please talk about Cosmic Consequences?
Yeah, that's finally
That's gonna.
Been waiting.
I feel like the whole season.
Because that was episode 9 that Billy died, and they were breaking out of that prison. So, yeah.
We've been waiting since basically
episodes?
January
12 episodes?
for that to come to light.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got, oh boy, it's gonna
There's a lot of stuff.
It's gonna be, and it's exciting because while I want to say season 2 kind of was this, like when Sam died. It was kind of a 2-parter, but I remember her. It really was. It was a 2-parter. But if I remember correctly, they aired separate weeks. Like they gave us a week of thinking, is Sam dead? That was a while ago. Mm-hmm. But I remember it being. I know you weren't watching live by that point, but I really think that it was aired on 2 different weeks. So I think this is the first time that they're playing like a two-parter, which is really kind of cool.
Well, it's not really a two-parter though, because the episodes have different titles. Like, I don't know what they are off the top of my head. I know they're different, and like what I do know is that, and spoiler alert, so if you don't want to see this, don't see this. I'm not going to give any plot points away, but the synopsis of the first hour is like British Men Lighters gets resolved. Second hour is the Nephilim gets resolved.
Oh,
so like
that makes sense. Yeah.
So
they fix one problem and then they have another problem. Yeah.
That's. I read that somewhere, so I think that's what it's
happening.
But it is two distinctly different episodes, like different hours.
Oh gosh. So nervous.
But yeah, I haven't been anxious about.
I'm nervous now because
an episode of TV in a long time,
I like me some Jody Mills. We're both really big Jody fans. So, and like she keeps an element of Bobby alive for me. Like, I know that they weren't really ever a thing. They had like one magical kiss over a terrible season. Boy, I'm really beating up season 7. That was like one of the highlights of season 7.
Yeah.
But I know they weren't really a thing too much. But like, oh man, I shipped him. So
I don't think he's gonna die.
No. That's what you want.
But I'm the eternal optimist.
He's like, he doesn't want. You also said you didn't think Charlie was going to die when I said I thought Charlie was going to die.
Yeah, and I think Eileen was going to die this soon. What do I know?
Well, you know, Sammy liked her. I swear to God, Sammy likes you. So good.
Speaking of God.
Oh, my Chuck is gone.
Where the hell is he?
That? He went off with the darkness, his sister. That's it. Amara. They're off saying, okay, screw you. Yeah. Absent fathers is what the backbone of this show.
Yeah.
It's not so. All right, guys. So,
yes.
Let us know in the comments below. Jody, dead or alive. Ketch, dead or alive.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, dead.
I still think so, but whatever. I still want to know. This is our season finale. I want the breakdown. Mary, dead or alive.
That one could go either way for me.
Yeah, I think I go Ketch dead, Mary alive, Jody dead. He doesn't like it. He doesn't want to accept it because he likes Jody. Okay, Nephilim, dead or alive? I say alive. I say that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be next season's problem.
That's next season's villain. So that has
I
to be
think
alive.
that's gonna be alive. Crowley. Alive.
Duh. See that rat?
Dead.
Not dead. Little chasing after his
little rat. And let's see. Obviously, the boys are going to be alive. Cass is going to be alive. If there's anyone else, we can do Toni. Toni, dead or alive. I think she's going to live. I do. I think. I think Ketch is going to die. I think Toni will live. I think Mary will live. I think Jody's
And you know what? As much as I would love to see Mary kill Ketch, and I'm so on board that train, it wouldn't
surprise you if Toni did it. If Toni did it.
Yeah.
Toni with an I. And then goes off her separate ways. That could be something that I could see happening. Listen, of all the ones I hope I'm wrong about,
it's Jody.
I would love to be wrong about Jody. I don't see it, but let us know in the comments below your list, your breakdown of dead or alive. What is happening, because I need to know. We need your predictions in before the season finale, the dead and alive list. We know, let's be real, people are dying next week. Good guys, bad guys, people are dying, and I need to know.
Yeah, somebody we like is going to
die.
Somebody we like will die.
Which is why I think it's Jody.
Yeah.
She's like, I know. All right, so let us know in the comments below. Tell us if you think we're wrong. We love to hear that. Tell us if you think we're right. We kind of like to hear that too. And subscribe to these videos so you can make sure not to miss when our review comes out. Also, follow us on Twitter because we tweet a lot. And we have a Facebook page, which we're kind of bad about posting on, but it is there. All right, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by the Roadhouse.
Carry on and have yourselves a incredibly wayward week, because next time, maybe the last time, you get a wayward AF character on the show, and then we also get a Carry On My Wayward Son. So
that's right.
Carry on and have a wayward week.
I forgot I hit him when I get excited. Hi, guys.